Alright. It has been a while since I've last been able to stream properly. I did one short one on Facebook, but anyways, I know that the sound in this game is fucking atrocious, so I'm gonna quickly, well, the volume is atrocious, so I'm going to do that. I was originally gonna monitor, but then I realized monitoring would mean I'd have to put it on the same sound thing as the game, and I don't want to deal with that right now. So I'm gonna start at 10%. Let me know if the volume is good or total bunk. Because I literally put no thought into this before doing it. I was just like, I'm gonna do it!
Danganronpa.
I love this opening so much. Holy shit, is it loud though. I need to get chat going. God damn it. Sweet. Yeah, this was gonna be like, this was my top priority because my god, I did not expect this game to grab me the way it did, but holy hot damn, I am not going to... There's no way I am not completing at least Danganronpa 1 and 2. Like, there's no way I'm not going to do that on stream. Because 2 chapters and I'm fucking hooked. I love that opening. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I should be going into chapter 3 now.
I know I shouldn't cry, but I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon. It's impossible. I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
Donuts. I need to eat some donuts. That'll cheer me up. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donut holes, malasadas. Oh god of donuts, I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. That was quite the turnaround. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule, but right now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary.
Huh? But...
Boy. Is someone there? I beg your pardon? Was that a glowing Chihiro head? The morning after the conclusion of the second-class trial. Everyone met up in the dining hall, just like always. And I expected it to start like any other day. That's what I expected, but... Today's count kinda sucks, huh? Toko and Byakuya still refused to show up. And I still haven't seen Miss Asahina anywhere! She said her stomach was hurting, so she's taking it easy in her room for the day. That is rather unusual for her. Normally she is so full of energy. Which is exactly what makes me worry.
So then...
So it's just like... So it's just the 7 of us, then. It looks that way. It's times like this where the committee chairman needs to get things going with a bang!
Impossible.
Or not. Just move cords around. This is like the weirdest stream setup I've ever had to do. Well, ever done. Taka hasn't said a word since everything that happened yesterday. One look at his face showed he hadn't slept a wink last night. It must be because of Mondo. The two of them became so close, and then he finds out Mondo killed Chihiro. And then having to watch Mondo get punished, and nothing he could do about it. I can't even imagine what it must have done to him.
Well...
So, I mean, what's gonna happen now? We haven't found any way out, and we have no idea if help's ever gonna come. Now I'm all depressed just thinking about it. We simply have to make the best of things, do our best to get along and live here together in peace. Oh, hiccups, why? Why do you have to start now? Totally fine. Start streaming, hiccups. Forget about the outside world and accept this new life. That is the only hope we have now. What? To live here forever?
Well,
Here we have every convenience. We have food, clothes. Our every need is seen to. Why are you dissatisfied? In fact, let me ask you this. What is it about the outside world that you long for?
okay.
Competition, discrimination, victimization, and violence. As society grows, so does its perversion. In which case, is our current situation not... Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess?
Huh?
Here we go.
Meggy, the drill shop owner, the bunny-eared Amazon, Catgirl Dogboy, Robo Justice, the Galactic King, and... What I mean is, there's no 2D here!
There's nothing to be done.
The mastermind put such base desire to their advantage, bending you to their will.
You know?
Okay, well, anyway, since Taka's like catatonic, as the oldest one here, I am officially stepping up to take the lead. So, we're all gonna work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching?
I'm right?
Well, I mean, since the class trial is over and all, there should be new places for us to investigate. Yeah, that's the ticket. Maybe we'll find some kind of clue this time. Then once we're done eating, let's split up and begin looking around. Do you have any problem with that, Celeste? There may well be a discovery waiting for us, which may further enrich our life here. No, the point is to look for clues. And just when we were starting to come together, she barged in and ruined the conversation.
So I appeared.
Nobody called for you!
Um,
What the? How come it's Genocide Jill and not Toko? God, this place is amazing! Finally a place I can just be my murderous self! Which is why I've decided to stop holding back and spread my wings! No more hiding in a cave for me! Plus, I have another battle to fight. The whole killer with a split personality thing is so overdone. I gotta destroy that stereotype. I'll fight all day and all night to murder those totally slanderous cliches. But you are a killer with a split personality. If she weren't here, my chances of survival would go up at least 10%. Come on, you gotta back me up here. Even the biggest stars need the little people to hold them up. Thank God she laughs for me. Well, whatever we do today, first we should eat. We can't do anything on an empty stomach. You're right. Let's hurry up and eat so we can start our investigation. I like her! So we were forced to eat breakfast with a murderer, and after a much needed but very annoying meal, we set to work looking around the school. So we got like a third floor. How do I do anything in this game again? Oh, there we go. So those were open before. Nope. Ah, B is sprint. Oh, that's still not open. Sold news. Nope.
could it be?
Nothing's changed on this floor. The only difference is the gate blocking the stairs leading up to the third floor is gone. I guess that's where they want us to head next. I wonder what kind of crazy stuff is up there. The Third floor of Hope's Peak Academy. I wonder what we're going to find this time. What's up here? Well, first off, I'm going to investigate the classrooms, because I want to see what's on the boards. Getting tired of this. You and everyone else, Monokuma. Hold the fuck up. Isn't there like a button I can push to like... Aha! I can investigate things and get coins! Yeah! Nope. Yep. And then this one. Despair Squadron Monokuma.
So in the end...
The windows up here are also barred with metal plates. Not surprising, I suppose. So escape still looks impossible. But I'd better check all the other metal plates again, just to be sure. Give me coins. Give me coins. No? Fine. Whoops. What is that? Oh, perfect.
Let's see.
A recreation room, a place for students to come and relax. I never would have imagined a school having a place like this. Well, no school would. It has Othello, shogi, even a dartboard and a pool table. And look at this. They have even provided us with a remarkable number of magazines.
Isn't it wonderful?
Those will certainly be helpful in keeping our boredom at bay.
Listen up!
Ring, ring, ring! Hello there! Allow me to expound. We've got fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, video games, baseball, science, all kinds of magazines. Oh, but nothing dirty. This is a school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out the swimsuit mags.
So then...
And you will be adding to our collection as new issues come out? Sorry, no can do. Even if I wanted to, right now magazines are kinda... Kinda what? Oops! Nothing. Never mind. No. Anyway, that's it for my expoundation. Bye-bye! That was... I don't know why it came out like that, but bleh. What he just said. I know, right? It bothers me too.
Most unfortunate.
Life here would be that much nicer if we could add some new issues once in a while. How disappointing. Really? I guess it would give us, like, an idea of what's going on outside, but that's kind of what he doesn't want us to have. There's a table here. It's kind of similar to the desks in the classroom, but also kind of not. A pool table isn't normal school equipment. Is this thanks to Monokuma, or did the school buy it? The hell? Oh, because I can investigate the game. There's a copy of Othello here. I'm pretty bad at it, though. Isn't that Go? There are all kinds of different... there are all different kinds of magazines here on the shelf. They even have a bunch of monthly comics, but without getting regular updates, what's the point? A firm-looking leather couch. It looks pretty comfortable. Looks like some kind of bottle, but what the heck is it? Maybe it's just for decoration or something. It's a beat-up old locker. Doesn't seem especially important right now, so I don't need to open it. No dartboard. There's even a dartboard. Did Monokuma put this here, or was it always part of the school? Well, I would assume Monokuma put it there because it says Monokuma on it. Oh. Really? Give me coins, camera. Oh. Anything else? No? Neat. And then what appears to be an arts room?
It would seem...
So the third floor opened up this time. After a brief investigation, it looks like there's a physics lab and an art room. I also found a huge machine of some kind in the physics lab. I wonder what it does. Murder somebody, I guess. I would imagine. Oh, holy shit. Something about it seems off, or multiple somethings. Well, well, look at all this equipment. It certainly scratches that artistic itch of mine. Art supplies, of course, but they've also collected all kinds of sculpting tools. So, Hifumi, do you like sculptures and figurines and stuff?
Yes, indeed.
Well, normally I limit myself to 2D, but figurines are like borderline 2D, so it's okay. I don't know how that's borderline, but okay. I'm a fan of Chiranbo, Pumpkinhead, and I especially admire anything that Sabaru Roppongi makes. Chiranbo's ability to express the movement of muscles is exquisite, as seen in his Mama Cat series. Pumpkinhead is like a little sculptor fairy, representing this century's greater quality. Sabaru Roppongi, meanwhile, is known for his Mecha Musume series, which led to a worldwide tour. Truly, they can be regarded as the Elite Four, but one of your elite is missing. Well, the Elite Three just sounds stupid now, doesn't it? Besides, that empty seat rightfully belongs to me. It begins today my reign as the legendary ruler of the next century. I see. Well, good luck with that. Holy fuck. It's a locker, but it doesn't seem like there's anything inside. It's a statue of Neo. Never actually heard anything. I've never really heard of anyone using a Neo statue for life drawing classes or whatever. The Monokuma statue? Oh my god. That's great. Is this a statue of Monokuma? Who would ever want to make something like this? Still, the quality is surprising. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the repository that's attached to the art room. It's used to store different artsy things. There's something on the floor. It looks like a picture. But as I stretched out my hand to pick it up, almost as if on its own, my hand froze. Huh? What I saw in the picture was Chihiro, Leon, and Mondo. And they were smiling. What is this? Questions started racing through my head, one after the other. Why is it only these three people? What are they doing together? How come they're smiling like that? When was it taken? Who took it? Where's the camera they used? How'd they get it developed? And in the picture, the window in the classroom, there's no metal plate covering it. Which must mean wherever this picture was taken, it wasn't here at Hope's Peak? But there was no time to find an answer. All the questions floating around my head were quickly drowned out by... That's mine! Give it back! Monokuma appeared out of nowhere and snatched the photo, and any chance I had at answers evaporated. You peeked, didn't you? Well, they all had some pretty dazzling smiles, huh? They were definitely living their school life. It's like they ripped a page right out of the Book of Youth. What's going on with that picture? Do you know? I'm not telling you nothing. Why can't you give me a straight answer? Never mind. I don't even know why I bothered asking. Really? There are wooden mallets hanging on the wall. If I had to guess, I'd say they use them for making sculptures. A dolly. They must use it to move all the statues around. And of course, there's a monitor in here too, and the mastermind is thorough, if nothing else. Yeah! My god. It's a Venus statue. Yep. Definitely very art roomish. There are paintings lining the walls. Is this really art? It just looks like a bunch of crappy graffiti to me. Yeah. And then... Oh. Oh, this must be the dark room. No, physics lab. This is the physics lab. It's a little less like a it's less like a classroom and more like some kind of research institute. Oh, this is weird. Hey, Taka, don't you think this place is some kind of don't you think this place is like some kind of research institute? Still no reaction. This machine obviously has some kind of purpose, but I don't know anything about physics to begin with, so I wouldn't have a clue of where to start with this. What's up with this ridiculously big machine?
Watch out!
Watch out! What? What? Do you want to do some quantum leaping? Huh? That's a time machine. Pretty awesome, right? It's designed by a student right here at Hope's Peak. The ultimate physicist, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. A time machine? Seriously? So it can go back in time? Okay then, let me get in there. If I can get back to the past, then I can... This time I'll stop Mondo for sure! Oh, sorry, not possible. This particular time machine can only go back 1 minute. It comes in handy when you, like, leave your pizza bagels in the microwave 1 minute too long. 1 minute? You sound disappointed. But actually, I was lying about the whole thing anyway. There's no such thing as time machines. What?
Hey,
Honestly, it's just an air purifier. Air purifier?
in other words,
It can produce clean air no matter where you're at. With that thing, you could even live on Mars. But what with the discombobulating gravity and deadly low temperatures, you probably don't want to live on
you
Mars.
guys?
Anyway, this machine here is the reason you guys have all this delicious air. So don't go messing with it, you break it, and it's your butt. This huge thing is just an air purifier? And more than that. To go out of your way to say something you know will hurt someone who's already suffering. God damn you! They must have these for physics experiments and stuff. There's materials, pulleys, steel plates, magnets, and all kinds of stuff I don't even recognize. I guess back room. Of course. This is the equipment room. It's super disorganized, and there's a strange chemical smell in the air. Ah, this place is so relaxing, so calming. The smell of formaldehyde is almost unbearable. It's so tempting. I just want to dunk myself right in it. Of course, Genocide Jack likes it. That just goes to show how disgusting it really is. There's a bunch of files here. Files here. Probably old lab files of research data. Oops. Monitor. Okay. Pendulums, wheels, rail segments, all the equipment is scattered all over. They're all covered in dust, too. They obviously haven't been used in a long time. This is a tarp. There isn't anything strange about it. Seems perfectly ordinary to me. Camera. Coin? No. Hello. Oh, it's a digital camera. It's got some sort of weird anime style design on it. It's kind of beat up, but it looks like it still turns on fine. Yep, still works. I should show the others later. I discovered lots of stuff. It was all strange, but I don't know if any of it was an actual clue. I'm just getting more confused. Maybe I should head back to the dining hall and talk about it with everyone else. For now, I should head to the dining hall. When I got back to the dining hall, the first thing I noticed was... Hina! I tried to talk to her, but my voice was immediately drowned out by the others as they rushed into the dining hall.
Hina.
Ugh! Hiccups! Stop! We okay? Okay. Huh? I thought she was sick or something. Everyone rushed past me and crowded around Hina. Being surrounded by everyone like that, Hina looked really uncomfortable.
Hina.
Are you feeling better already? Yeah, I ate a few donuts, and that really helped a lot. You do love those donuts. But wasn't it your stomach that was hurting? Well, my stomachache kind of made me hungry, so, you know. I guess my memory's kind of fuzzy lately. They say that a goldfish will eat however much food you give it, even if it's about to burst. Miss Asahina's pretty much the same, it looks like. Hey, you of all people don't have any room to talk. Anyway, I was worried about you. Sorry. Besides that, you... Huh? Jeez, your knockers are huge! What the heck? Did you convince them to double up on milk production? Stay away from her, fiend. Anyway, first things first. We should talk about what we found, right, Taka? Right. I wasn't able to help much with the investigation, but I did make one discovery. It didn't happen to be a donut-related discovery, did it? What does that even mean? Never mind. It's about the nurse's office. Remember? There's one on the first floor, right? I remember, but it's locked. Yeah. Actually, not anymore. So then. Did you find any protein in there? Or even vitamin supplements? Even vitamin supplements would be fine. I did look, but no dice. Just a bunch of headache medicine and over-the-counter stuff. I see. That's just... Wouldn't protein and vitamins count as over-the-counter? Anyways. It is disappointing. Like, the end of the world is already here. I'm not sure if it's that disappointing. I searched the entire third floor, but all the windows in the halls and the rooms were blocked off. I'd wish they'd give in with the rest already. For serious! Give me back my bright blue skies. Just forget about it. Impossible. You make it sound like I dropped a nickel or something. Just to be sure, I went from one end to the other, testing each metal plate. None of them budged. It would seem escape via third floor is as impossible as we feared. I see. There is one piece of good news. There just so happens to be a rec room up on the third floor. I have no doubt that our student life here will be even more enjoyable because of it. Will someone join me in a game of Othello sometime? Yes. The long road to maidenhood begins with a single step. That road may begin with only wrinkly old men, but it will end with strapping young adorable boys. What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, still crazy.
Correct.
There was a rather remarkable physics lab on the third floor. In the middle of the room, there was a machine bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Oh yeah, apparently it's an air purifier. Huh? What's something like that doing here? Is the device really that big? I really don't get it. Taka's still catatonic. It's no use. Oh. Hifumi. There was an art room on the third floor and it had all kinds of gear. Now I'll be able to recreate all my favorite anime characters. Oh yeah, speaking of anime, that reminds me. I found something while I was looking around.
Perhaps.
A digital camera? That's what it seems like. Does it still work? Yeah, it seems fine.
No?
Well then, let's see it.
What the heck?
What the heck? This thing's like a kid's toy. It looks like it can store like 5 pictures maybe. It doesn't even have a timer or anything.
Well,
On top of that, its appearance seems questionable. Is this some kind of anime character? Strange.
Nothing.
Rude! She's not strange. She's Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess. Oh, you recognize this, Hifumi? Of course I recognize it! It's a super rare prize that was given away at bingo contest at a big-time anime convention. You have any idea how much I tried to pay that guy to get my hands on it? Wait! That's my camera! What?
Damnation!
Where did you find it? In the physics lab. It's my most prized possession. I brought it here with me, but I lost it the first day, along with my phone.
Let's see.
Why would it have reappeared in the physics lab?
However,
Ah, but look at it! It got all messed up! Like when someone steals a sticker from your collection, but you buy a secondhand shirt. Well, that's it. Huh? That's it? It's not mint condition! I don't need it anymore! But weren't you just saying how much it meant to you? Then may I have it? I might be able to find some sort of use for it. If any of you would like to borrow it, please feel free to ask. Well, I can't really imagine any of us are going to need to take pictures or whatever. Yeah, true. Is that everyone? Okay. So I need to find somebody else to talk to. Oh. If I can't watch all the anime, then I'll make all the anime. I will hold on to the digital camera. If any would you like to borrow, please feel free to ask. You can get into the nurse's office through the bridge. Oh, I just remember. I saw Byakuya a little while ago. What? Where? Where was he? You're kind of scaring me. Where was he? He was in the locker room. He had a huge stack of books he must have got from the library.
no.
So that's where he's been hiding. I won't let him get away from me. She just ran off. Is she okay? We should not concern ourselves with her. Okay, I've heard what everyone has to say. Now it's my turn. Hey, can I tell you guys something? I found something that's kind of been bothering me.
What?
What is it? I found this weird picture in the repository. Oops. Apparently Monokuma took it. A weird picture? You mean like dirty? No, not that kind of weird. It was a picture of Leon, Mondo, and Chihiro all together.
Why?
Those three? Now the three of them were laughing.
Oh.
It showed the three of them together laughing. When could it have been taken? And there's more. In the picture, there weren't any metal sheets covering the windows. Then the picture wasn't taken here?
Let's see.
But I don't recall hearing about them knowing each other before coming to the school. You probably just imagined it. Monokuma cast a spell on you. No, I saw it, I'm telling you. But if it wasn't taken before we got here, or after we got here, I bet they're all still alive. They left the school and then took that picture.
Is that right?
That's impossible. After all, we saw it with our own eyes. They're all dead. Either murdered or executed. And they're not the only ones. Monokuma killed Junko, and then there's Sayaka. That wasn't an illusion. That was real, I'm sure of it. They all died. There's no way any of them are still alive. So we have to figure out when that picture was taken. Monokuma most likely forged it. I can't imagine any other possibility. Forged? Is that all there is to it? Stay focused, man. Don't let Monokuma's bullcrap sidetrack you. He's right, but more importantly, on the other topic, there is something that has been bothering me. I would like to discuss that. Okay. There's also something that's been bothering me, which I would like to discuss. What's bothering you, Celeste?
Actually,
It's about Hina. What? Me? You said your stomach hurt, did you not? But I believe that was a lie. What really happened? It varies from person to person, but wherever someone lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. It is called a tell, something you can't hide no matter how hard you try.
is that okay?
Whenever Hina lies, the tip of her nose gets just a little bit longer. What? For real? Actually, no.
Oh,
But your reaction just now confirmed it. You were lying. You were lying. That's not fair! If you're going to lie, at least lie convincingly.
Hina.
Hina, be honest. Were you lying about your stomach ache? Yes.
I see.
Why? Why would you lie about that?
Sick.
Are you feeling guilty about something?
Just a second.
No, that's not it at all.
But
It's just, I mean, I have a reason for it. A reason?
sorry.
To be honest, I didn't have a stomachache. I did it because even if I came back and told you the truth, I thought you weren't going to believe me. The truth?
Well,
I saw it. Saw what? A ghost. A ghost? You mean like that ghost? Is there more than one ghost? But I mean, ghosts are... See? I told you wouldn't believe me. It's not that I don't believe you, but
Hina.
I believe you. No matter what anyone else might say, I will believe whatever you say, no matter what. So, can you tell us exactly what happened? If you really mean that, Sakura, then okay, I'll tell you. So it happened last night. I was in bed, but I couldn't get to sleep. I just kept thinking about everything that's happened up until now. I ended up just getting more upset. So to try and cheer myself up, I thought I'd go get some donuts. Donuts again?
honestly,
And you ignored the rule regarding nighttime. I know, sorry, I really feel bad about that. Anyway, please continue. Well, so I left my room and headed for the warehouse. But then I started hearing a strange sound.
well,
It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse, so I headed that way. The locker was halfway open, so I took a look inside. I saw a human shape surrounded by a pale green light. There's no doubt about who it was. It was Chihiro!
Oh, no!
No way! A ghost?
honestly,
It is simply not possible. You must be mistaken. Just as in most cases of paranormal activity, it was born of your weakened mental state. Then all we have to do is go see for ourselves, right? Let's just go to the bathhouse and see what Hina saw. It is a waste of time. Maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If we don't find anything, that'll be the end of it.
What?
You gonna go try and see a ghost? Is that really a good idea? It might put a curse on you. You can wait here if you want. I don't want to be alone. Take me with you. What are you going to do, Celeste?
there is nothing to be done.
I suppose I have no choice. How about you, Mr. Ishimaru? Are you going to wait here?
Oh.
I guess that's a yes.
So,
It was right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room.
Um,
I'm getting goosebumps.
Come on.
come on.
Yeah, Cthulhu Fatan!
please.
Fucking localization teams and their stupid jokes. Shut up! What if he actually shows up?
Hina.
Hina, where was it you saw Chihiro's ghost?
Well,
Well, I heard a sound and then I opened the locker. I saw kind of a pale outline of Chihiro. Locker? Is this the locker? There was something in here. A laptop!
hey,
I remember seeing this. That's right, I saw it in the library before. Looks like a laptop. Laptop looks pretty old and it's covered in dust.
so
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. But how did the laptop get from the library to
would
here?
seem-
And I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on. Huh? But I thought it was broken. I would bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer.
then perhaps.
More importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely did you not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost? I am surprised you were able to dress yourself in the morning. Oh man, if I had the love's clueless girls attribute, I would have fallen in love big time just now. I'm so glad I don't have it. Well, I didn't really expect to find a freaking laptop inside a locker, okay?
Hey, come on.
It's okay, I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I'd spotted a gray alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole. Don't compare what happened to me with one of your stupid delusions.
Mean.
Don't be mean. I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now? But listen, isn't this really strange? What's the laptop doing here? Maybe someone hid it here.
But
If that's the case, we found it pretty easy.
Wrong.
Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. Huh? What do you mean?
Hey,
Haven't you noticed? There's one big difference between this room and all the others. there's no surveillance camera.
Yes, it's
Precisely.
me.
There's no camera in here, which means this is the one spot where Mastermind is blind. So you're saying that someone put the laptop here so the Mastermind wouldn't know anything
It's
about
true.
it? What Hina saw wasn't an ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro, shining pale
Hey.
green. I would think it would be best if we investigated this laptop in a little bit more detail.
So then,
So first of all, we have to wake it up. Right. Oh, yeah, there's Chihiro's little icon.
hey,
There, the icon on the far left. What is it? It says alter ego? Alter ego literally means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it's not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen
Makoto.
name. Could you let me see it, Makoto? With that, Kyoko moved between me and the computer. She moved the cursor over the alter ego icon, and then she double-clicked it. And then a voice spoke to us. It's a ghost! Buddha and baby, sweet baby Jesus, save me!
calm down.
Calm down, it's not a ghost. Huh? Then what is it?
Anyway,
I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. That voice, that tone and everything. It's Chihiro.
I knew it.
Alter ego. I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself. AI program?
That's right.
It's how Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in a computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machine? Reinforcement learning?
It's true.
To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers. If you want to know more, just Google it, okay?
In other words,
But if this AI continues to grow, it will become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that an AI like this might someday replace people. And that is why it is called alter ego. A fine choice then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process is much different than how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make a perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego.
see.
A second, perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. That's alter ego. Kyoko, how do you know so much about this?
Are you okay with this?
Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on there. That is what this means, yes? And he brought the machine to the dressing room when the Mastermind would not be able to see it. But you know, all this about Master and whatnot, yes, yes. I believe I'm on fire. I thought you were only into 2D. This is the most excellent 2D possible! Ah! But he's a guy, and also a computer program.
I feel as
Oh, that aspect is no problem.
I mean,
That aspect?
Anyway,
Anyway, let's talk to him a little more.
Master,
Only gave me a general idea, but I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning. Kyoko immediately shot out another question.
that's right.
Why are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong. So I'm taking a little longer than I thought. But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly mean that they must contain some very important secret. For example, perhaps the secret of this school. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question.
That's right.
It's gonna be a while, but I'm definitely gonna do it, so you can just leave it to me.
see.
So because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload. Smart. It also means that the work remains uninterrupted, even after his death. Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the Mastermind notice you.
That's right.
Don't worry, I've got a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud. It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
I was fine during the day, but my nighttime is a concern. Huh?
Are you okay
Why?
with this?
Have you forgotten? All our rooms are completely soundproof. Once we close our doors, he can scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing. Okay, then how about once it's nighttime, we take turns guarding the dressing room?
However,
There's a good chance the Mastermind would notice us, all going in and out of the dressing room like that. then what can we do?
So then,
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. There's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling.
What?
But if you leave your door open all night, then
it's true.
there's a chance I may become a victim myself. I know. But I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you. There's an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident that she'd be okay. That confidence was somewhat similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time different. Yeah, it had an entirely different feel, for sure. Like someone who'd been dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who'd been born on a battlefield. I felt like that was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop.
So,
Would you mind if I asked a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but is Master...
okay
I
then.
see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive the situation were very low, so I was prepared for this moment. Somehow I kind of feel sorry for her. I can't even imagine what it would feel to lose your other self. It is a simple computer program. It does not have feelings. Are you sure about that?
Shall we go?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And then Kyoko typed one last sentence. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye. The AI seemed totally different from what we'd first arrived. It seemed upbeat. Was it because he was following his programming, or could he have actually been worried about
Could
us?
it be?
What's wrong, hero?
No?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could call for help from the outside. This is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here. Well, if we take it out here and find somewhere that does have online access... That's way too dangerous! The mastermind would find out in no time. Oh, yeah, true.
Indeed.
There's no time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. This feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be
Of
helped.
course.
Well, for now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work.
You know?
So, should we get going?
It's true.
Indeed. Goodbye. We'll be back, I promise. Come on, Hifumi. Let's go. Okay. And we all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out in the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout. Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? And as if he'd been waiting for his cue... Dun 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 dun! He has gained enough experience to level up!
What's the matter?
So, what is this awesome something? Monokuma?
What the heck?
You guys all seem in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? No, nothing in particular. Oh, keeping secrets? No fair! I demand an exclusive interview. Denied, denied, super denied! Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean you have to do it.
What?
Do it? You mean like, do it, do it? What do you mean, do it, do it? Ew, gross, you said do it! What? You said it first! We were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time. But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. So we decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hina won the match for us, and that's why we're all so pleased. Yeah, that's right! Speaking of which... Okay, boys, why don't you head on back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath.
Come on.
Ah, geez, what are you gonna do, right? We lost, fair and square. Well, ladies, shall we go? Celeste didn't hesitate coming up with the ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch. So she and the other girls headed to the dressing room.
Damnation!
Nuts and damn it, we totally lost! Another day without getting to take my very first bath here. Yeah, but tomorrow for sure. You'll definitely get that bath tomorrow. Okay, so we just said, should we head back to the dining hall now? Hold on! Something's strange here. Very strange. Strange? What do you mean? What's strange is, this is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek. Huh? You're absolutely right! I thought you were all about the 2D. All of you need to shut up, sit down, and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting of a man's fantasy. I was forced to ask myself, should I sneak into the bathhouse, like Monokuma said, or just go quietly back to the dining hall? No, I can't do it. I can't treat the girls like that. Let's just head back to the dining hall. What?
What?
But what about your man's fantasy? I'm not sure a real man's fantasy should be about spying on girls and stuff. It should be more about your hopes or your dreams of adventure or whatever. But anyway, I'm not going to spy on them. I see. I can't even describe my bitter disappointment. That primo fan service could have been yours. We headed back to the dining hall, leaving Monokuma standing there alone. But to be honest, even if I was a little reluctant to turn down the offer... Fantasy. Fantasy, my fantasy. So I guess you dig the real thing just like any other guy, huh? The only reason I care is because it's a good reference for creating figurines. A real live woman is useless to me, but looking at their naked form might be okay. Maybe.
No way.
If the girls heard you say that, we'd all be dead meat for sure. Meanwhile, we heard a buzzing of busy voices growing louder. The girls had finished their baths and joined us in the dining hall.
You got it.
Ah, man, what a nice
This is
bath.
fine.
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all this time was a true pleasure.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Of course.
Normally, after a long bath, I'd make myself a nice protein coffee, but... Sorry, no time for that!
So in the end.
That's what I figured.
Huh?
Huh?
Actually,
We were just saying that in the bath, how it was about time for you to get up to something.
Because
After seeing how happy we were, and even a little monster like you would never let that last for long. You were all so terrible to me.
I am tired.
Everyone's so cold and mean, even after I got presents for you all. Presents?
Well now.
Oh, have I got your attention? Let's head to the gym, where your presents await. No questions, no dilly-dallying. Get a move on and everything will become clear.
Oh.
What is it? What are you scheming this time?
it would seem
It's probably going to repeat the same thing again, providing us with the motive to get things moving. Again? I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore. Me either. I'm like totally traumatized.
however,
It's okay. We have alter ego. I'm sure he'll find something that'll help us. So for now, shouldn't be saying that in front of a camera.
correct.
We have to endure it, come what may. With heavy feet, we made our way to the gym, but when we arrived, there's already someone waiting for us.
What?
To be kept waiting by the likes of you, rest assured, if we had access to firearms, you'd all be dead. Byakuya, did you get here early? Did you forget how to walk? Is that why you're late? It's simple. Right foot, right foot. The same as always, I see. Her, on the other hand.
What the heck?
Oh, she's back to her Debbie Downer self, huh? I heard what sounded like a sneeze, and she was back to her old self. So now she goes from manic to depressive whenever she sneezes? Seems kind of late to add that to the mix. Why does everyone keep making fun of me? I hope you all win the lottery and get hit by a bus? So when you want to say something mean, then you can talk, huh? Anyway, looks like everyone's here.
So then,
Which means... There's not many of us left.
You guys?
It looks like everyone's here, so then let's get started.
What?
Come on, out with it. What kind of motive have you prepared for us this time?
However.
Whatever you subject us to, we will not break. Yeah, that's right. We're not going to lose to you ever again. You don't have to get so defensive. Calm down. I decided to change things up a bit this time. Up till now, I've been using the whoosh of the north wind to get you all moving. But sometimes you gotta use the sun to light a fire under someone's butt.
Without further ado, I give you this! $10 million! I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive.
Really?
What do you think? It's 10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos! It's like totally wowie wow, am I right?
That's the motive you prepared, is it? $10 million is... It's not nearly enough.
it's true.
When it comes to motives, money certainly is the gold standard, so to speak. Whether it's in a mystery novel or in the real world. But
What are you saying?
there's no way we'd kill each other for money.
Of course.
She's right. Can't simply purchase a person's life. You can say 10 million or however much. I don't give a crap. For serious. Yeah, they're alright. Whether it's 10 million or any other amount of money. No, not even just money. From now on, no matter what you do, we won't kill our friends. Come on, stop trying to act tough. The most important thing is to live a pure, moral, communal life. Monokuma disappeared, leaving his words on stage along the massive sum of money. There's nothing to worry about, right? Nobody would kill a friend for money, right? Have you so quickly forgotten the lesson from last time? You can't judge others by your own standard. Yeah, there might be someone here who's having money problems. Personally, I've earned over $1 million from my gambling efforts. My life is comfortable.
I'm telling you.
Hey, Fumi, what about you? I'm a super popular content creator. I don't have any problem making enough to buy my comics and DVDs.
Hey.
Just stop. Pressing others about their personal finances is ugly. Ugly? Don't worry. Either way, whatever is going to happen will happen without warning. That is the nature of this game.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
I'm gonna quickly do something.
Let the bed bugs fight.
I have trapped myself in electronics with this setup. But I need to grab something. Okay. Now time to encase myself again. Just need to... Okay. Cool. Just have medication that I need to take. Okay. I can continue now. It's that time already, huh?
Hey.
Before we separate, let me remind you. Starting tonight, I'll be leaving my room door open to make sure nothing happens to Alter Ego. But just because my door is open, don't assume that will make me an easy target. Or the other predator may suddenly find itself the prey. Her voice was calm and composed, but it was clear she meant what she said. Okay. Let's everyone just head back to our rooms. And don't think about the whole money thing. Got it? Good. Then let's break. How was that? Pretty good, right, Taco? Right. Is that going to be the whole dynamic there? As soon as I was back in my room, I crawled into bed. Money. There's no way that's going to get anyone to kill anyone else. I told myself that, but deep in my heart, I was still troubled. After all, I thought the same thing last time about having our secrets revealed. Even if the reason for it seems completely nonsensical, a murder can still happen. That's the lesson we learned. But this time it's different. I'm sure of it. Because of the program Chihiro left behind, Alter Ego, we finally have some small hope to grasp onto. As long as we have that, then I'm sure... Little kids have it so easy, 'cause they can put Lil in front of their name and right off the bat everyone thinks they're cute. Well fine then. I want everyone to start calling me Lil Monokuma. See, just by adding that, my cuteness goes up by at least 10%, right? Yeah, the world doesn't have nearly enough Lils. More Lils would lead to more salvation in the world. Just imagine, Lil Arsonist, Lil War Criminal, Lil Destruction of the Environment, Lil Hit and Run, Lil Death Tax, Lil Great Depression.
Even the darkest subject can suddenly become brighter. Our dreams are expanding, ding, ding. Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Well then, I guess I should head to the dining hall. This is where Sayaka... How long are we going to be stuck here, living out the school life? I forgot that wasn't the door. What's up? Good morning, Sakura. Did you just wake up? Yeah. Waking up for a breakfast meeting is fine, of course, but getting up a little early is better. You can exercise in your room till nighttime ends. A big meal after working up a sweat is divine. What's up, Peanut?
Hey, Makoto.
Hey, morning, Makoto. Good morning. You're kind of sweaty. Have you been exercising?
Right.
Yep. Me and Sakura were doing a morning workout. Oh, but I didn't break our nighttime promise. I just ran around in my room till it ended. Why don't you come with us next time? I don't think I could keep up with you and Sakura. Ah, seriously? Okay, we can do something in the rec room. I'm not good at much, but I do know how to play Othello. I'm not very good at it either, though. I do like to think when I'm playing, so... What's up, Pifumi? Anyone else? Oh, right. That was always there. Laundry room. Good morning. Morning. Actually, it's a great morning. A morning that has blessed my entire future. Really? It feels like any other morning to me. Maybe you can't tell, but my soul is positively overflowing with strawberries today. What? Well, I'm off. I need to do a little bit more adjusting so I can talk directly into the mic. That was bizarre. I mean, even for him.
Could it be?
So, the people here today are the same as yesterday, just us 7. Byakuya and Toko are lost cause, but it looks like Taka's decided to stop coming for good, too. It's like he's given up. For people wound as tight as he is, when you snap hard. I wish there was some way to make him better. On another topic, Kyoko, did everything go all right last night? Yeah, I didn't have any problems. I went and checked on the laptop a little while ago, and there weren't any problems there either, but... Kyoko seemed to hesitate, but... It's related to this case, so I suppose I should be blunt. I have to make a new rule. Using alter ego without permission is prohibited. Someone going in and out of the dressing room would draw unwanted attention from the mastermind.
Oh.
I would have thought it would be obvious. Why do we need to make a rule about it?
Wow.
That's a good question. Do you have any thoughts on that, Hifumi?
Oh.
No, it's just like you said. We all need to be very careful. Huh? Whatever! Let's just hurry up and eat. We don't have time to stand around flapping our lips. Jeez. Why are you talking all pissed off? Why are you talking like a pissed off drill sergeant all of a sudden? We ate breakfast in a rush, then headed back to our rooms. What should I do today? Free time! Who is alive? Oh, here we go. Really? They're in the physics lab? Actually, no. Before I hang out with anyone. Are they... I guess I'll just still look later. I need the... gym second floor. Oh yeah, the pool. Not the dorms, but... the store! Gift time! Oh, baseball. Awesome. I can give that to exactly no one. The fuck? Neat. Oh. Camera. Maybe Hifumi would want that. Cotton? Or dandelion? Probably dandelion now that I think about it. Donuts! Perfect. I wanted to bug Hina anyway. Yay! Finally! Bento? Screw it. Just dump all of them. Hairpin. Time to go find Hina, because I was going to bug her. I have donuts. Lord knows she'll flip for those. Where are they? Oh. Apparently means that they're all the way out here.
Okay.
Each and every person has to do their job. The cooperation of each player is true teamwork. That's a quote from the famous rugby player Yuji Matsuo. We gotta do the same thing. Cooperate so we can survive. Should I hang out with Hina for a while? Yeah, we'll spend some time with her.
Yeah.
Wanna go for a run and relieve some of the stress? Hina and I went for a light run through the school. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give her a present? Yes. The donuts. Flotation donuts. Naturally, you can snack on it while floating out at sea. What? I can keep this, right? Right? Yay! Ultra stoked! Seeing Hina so pleased with something I can give her makes me so happy. Is something wrong, Hina? I've reached my limit.
Just a second.
I'm stuck in here. I can't do any sports, can't do anything. I'm sick of it. I want to get out under the sun and do some laps, run a marathon. I want to do some real sports. Hina, calm down, okay? I can't do anything in here. If I can't move around, I'm going to die like a bunny rabbit. But I always heard rabbits die from loneliness.
Terrible.
Whatever. I'm going to die if I can't get some proper physical activity. Don't you think that's a little extreme?
What the heck?
You think I'm kidding, don't you? But I seriously can't sit still, you know? Why else would I joined 6 sports teams in school? 6?
That's right.
Yeah, track, basketball, softball, volleyball, tennis, and the big one. The big one? She got to her main sport, but ran out of juice. I think it's got to be swimming. Your main sport is swimming, right? Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I don't even care what stroke it is. Just get me in a pool under the big blue sky. Isn't it hard to do many sports, even for you?
Well,
If I can't move, I'll just shrivel up and die. And I need a challenge. More and more new stuff to try. A challenge?
I mean,
What I really love about sports isn't winning, you know? It's having to fight a struggle and give it all you got to reach the top. It's that excitement, that fear that you might suffer a heartbreaking loss. But when you finally reach that goal, it's just lonely. It's lonely at the top, you know? I never really got into sports, so I couldn't really relate to what she was talking about. But I could tell that the reason Hina was so amazing was how hard she could fight and struggle. So that's why I want to push myself for as hard as possible when it comes to swimming. I want to aim for the very highest mountaintop. The highest mountaintop? I'm talking about the gold medal, of course. Aim for the gold, even if it means I'm a super gold spaz. Did she just call herself? Okay, but if that's what you want, isn't that all the more reason? If you have a goal, why are you standing around making excuses? Excuses?
just a second.
Hey! When did I ever make any excuses? Sure, maybe we're stuck in here right now with no way out. But if you really want to make an effort, shouldn't you try to see what you can do in here? That's a challenge! You just made an official challenge!
Totally.
But I think you're right. If I want to get that gold medal, I have to make every effort I can. I want to become genius of effort. I bet Ian Thorpe said something like that. Yeah, I can't go around making excuses just because we're stuck in here. Alright, I think I'm going to do some push-ups in my room, like maybe around 1,000 or something. Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. She recovered exactly as fast and strong as I would have expected. Hina's report card has been updated. Hey, look at you go. I have no skills for them, though. What else do I have? I've still got some time. What should I do? Ding dong. Sounds like someone's here. Taka! Is it true? Can I really see Chihiro? Huh? You mean alter ego? He's still alive? No, not quite. Let me see. I want to talk to him. Taka? The way he is now, there's no way I can explain what's going on to him. Gyoku said we're not allowed to use alter ego, but even so, I can't just leave him here like this. Okay, why don't we get going? Something about this feels wrong. I feel like something bad's going to happen. Dressing room. That's right. Okay, so there's a laptop inside the locker, understand? And on the laptop there's a program called Alter Ego. How do I talk to him? Oh, well, you just tell me what you want to say, and I'll type it in for you. Do you hate Mondo? And since I couldn't stop him, do you hate me? It was clear that he was forcing himself to get the words out. From his mouth, from the bottom of his heart, he was forced his weakened voice to make the sounds. Please. Okay. Do you hold yourself responsible? If Master could talk now, I think that's what he would say. Please, live your life for the both of us. It's impossible for me now, but you can still survive and escape, all of you. Hey, Taka. I was about to say more, but quickly closed my mouth. The one asking those questions is Taka, right? Analyzing all available data, that's the only conclusion I can come to. Master told me how close Taka and Mondo had become. That must be why he feels responsible. The screen suddenly went dark. What appeared next was... You're not letting yourself get crushed under the weight of that responsibility, are you? Yo. A man's only worth as much as the load he can carry. You get it, right, bro? Hell, what am I saying? Of course you do. That's... I'm sorry if I startled you. That was my attempt at a simulation using the data about Mondo that Master had given me. I figure if Taka was depressed, that's the kind of thing Mondo would have said to him. So you're just gonna stand there, huh? Just wait for things to get better? Just take your time and get all depressed? Take the time to indulge your regrets? You might even start walking again without realizing it. Sure, that kind of mediocre thinking might work for some people. What if I said it with some kind of condescending tone? Taka? Starting to sink in. The way a bucket full of water sinks into a bone-dry sponge. Huh? Those words, deep within my heart. They're inside of me. My god, he's going Super Saiyan. Who the fudge is Taka? Your eyes. Hey, don't worry about it. Guess that guy's kind of a scene, huh? Shoot, man. And your voice. I'm a new me. I'm totally stuffed with fighting spirit now, you dumb butt. Okay, Taka, just calm down. What? I am calm. And don't call me Taka. That's not my name anymore. I'm me! I am me! Taka let out a bone-chilling howl and ran out of the room. Hey, Taka, hold on! As if tagging Taka out, she walked briskly into the dressing room. What do you think you're doing? Kyoko! Oh, no, see, this is just...
already.
Don't go around doing whatever you feel like. It causes problems, and not just for me. For everyone. Sorry.
Correct.
If you're really sorry, you'll get out of here. Now. Okay. Finally, I headed back to my room, embarrassed and sullen. but still, what was with Taka's sudden freakout? I'm seriously worried about him.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
It's nighttime already. I guess I'll have to wait till tomorrow to figure out Taka's whole thing. For now, time to sleep. Another Monokuma theater? You spoil me. You want to know why I hate video games? You might not believe this, but I had a best friend once. Actually, he was my only friend, but unlike me, he had all kinds of friends. So me and him were at his house one day when a big group of guys showed up to hang out. They just bought the latest big budget video game. They sat there lost in the game, passing the controller back and forth for hours. But not me. I just sat there watching. That's right, I just watched. What's wrong with that? I didn't care. Just by watching, I was able to nail down all the best strategies. Even though I never actually played it.
I don't plan on ever playing it in the future either.
Interesting.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Alright, I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. I need to tell everyone what happened to Taka yesterday.
You know?
Yo, I've been waiting. Huh? Are you the only one here? Where's everyone else? They went on ahead. Went on ahead to where?
Hey, come on.
We can talk about it later. For now, let's go take a bath. Bath? Hey, Fumi, what's going on? Makoto, save me! I've never asked you for anything, but I'm asking now! What happened? She's trying to kill me! Fumi pointed out. Kyoko's trying to kill you? Maybe I should see what Kyoko has to say first. I never said I was going to kill him. I simply asked him a question. I'd like to know why he made the same mistake twice. The same mistake? What did he do? He snuck into the dressing room in the middle of the night and accessed Alter Ego without permission. And when I caught him last night, he was hugging the laptop and breathing strangely. What were you doing? I thought I made myself clear yesterday, but since being subtle didn't work, I suppose I have to clarify myself further.
Wrong.
I'm not going to kill you, merely instruct you.
How very sad.
Are you going to continue, or like what?
What?
I just want to hear him Fumi, could you tell me what happened? Well, I was just talking.
However,
Which was prohibited, was it not? I mean, you see, talking to her is just so much fun, and I just... Whoa, okay, time out. I can't even believe I'm about to ask this, but... Fumi, you're not going to tell us you fell in love or something, are you? Ha! That I, the cold-blooded killing machine of the underworld, would ever fall in love? That's... Wait, no way! Is this love?
According to the spirits,
I happened to do a psychic reading for a certain famous CEO once. And that guy was seriously head over heels for a mannequin. He had a wedding and everything.
how about that?
And your eyes just now, I saw the same look in his eyes. Shut up! She's not a mannequin, she's an angel!
I feel as if...
And don't bother telling me angels exist. What we have can't be defined by your petty words. Yeah, you're totally in love. So how did things end up like this? Well, at the beginning, I just wanted to hear her say master one more time. But then I was poking around at her settings and stuff, and I saw she was a well-designed program. And, like, how can I say... It was the first time I was ever able to talk like that with a normal girl. But she's definitely not a normal girl. Even when all we did was talk about my hobbies and stuff, she wasn't annoyed or disgusted or anything. Your stories are so interesting, Hifumi. Come on, tell me more. I want to learn everything you have to teach me.
I suppose.
It's the first time a girl's ever said anything like that to me, besides my mom, I mean.
Hey.
Your mom says stuff like that to you? That's kind of amazing all by itself. That's why I was just so happy. It was so much fun. And before I knew it, I found myself, you know, liking her. Her face, her personality, her voice, even her keyboard.
Well,
Even the keyboard. I think you have misunderstood the situation,
are
Hifumi.
you okay with
Alter
this?
Ego was not interested in who you were, but was interested in what you knew. It is an artificial intelligence. It exists to learn. Of course it wanted to hear things it did not know. You are an expert in many things Chihiro would not have taught it about, for what it's worth.
Honestly.
Alter Ego wants that information. That is all.
That.
I know, I mean, I do know that, but still. Are you saying it's totally hopeless? You gotta be freaking kidding me!
You.
Hey, you jerks! I'm sitting here listening to you guys jibber-jabber about whatever.
Yo.
Oh, Taka, are you back? Who the hell's Taka? You? Listen up! I'm me, got it?
What the heck?
You're who?
What?
Don't bullcrap me, isn't it obvious? I'm Kiyotaka and Mondo, so like, Kiondo, I guess. I'm gonna stick a banana up your tailpipe! What the heck kind of fusion is this? What's happened to you, Taka? Actually...
Well then.
So, because of what Alter Ego said to him. Are you sure it's Alter Ego's fault? Maybe Mondo's ghost showed up and possessed him. Ghost? There's no such thing. What are you all whining about? Come on! God, you're really cheesing me off. Hey, Hifumi. Yes?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're thinking, but Bro belongs to me. Huh?
Yeah.
Alter Ego. He's an exact copy of the one who gave me my soul back. I'm not gonna let anyone else have him ever again, fudging idiot. I'm afraid I can't allow that. What?
So it would seem.
I can't withdraw. Mr. Ishimaru, since I have this opportunity, let me say this right now. Destiny has bound me and her together in the Gordian knot of true love. Well, me and him have been melded together in the white-hot heat of friendship. Hey, come on, you guys. Moron! Talk down to me and I'll ram my fist right into all four of your vital points. Well, I punch at the speed of sound, and I don't have any arm hairs, so there's no drag. Knock it off, both of you.
Hey.
This doesn't belong to any one person. Chihiro left him to all of us. We can use him to finally gain some access for vital clues. Kyoko's right. If anyone dares disturb our peace any further, they'll have to deal with me. I need water! Holy shit!
Anyway.
Until Alter Ego has finished his work, don't do anything weird. Have I made myself clear? I can't hear you.
I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
So then.
Okay then. Let's get out of here. We can't afford to linger too long. Are you sure it's okay to let...
Indeed.
Are you sure it's okay to let them off with a warning? Yes. I have a plan. It'll be fine. After watching Hifumi and Taka leave dejected, we all went back to our rooms. It's still morning, but because of everything that's happened, I'm tired already. Well, anyway, I have to just pull myself together. So what should I do with the rest of my day? Free time! So what do I got? I got tea. That's probably good for Taka. So you vegetarians out there are covered too. Blueberry perfume. Oh yeah, I gave those to Mondo and he fucking loved them. Yeah. Oh, that would go to Toko. So with those. Tumbleweed? Weird. Don't throw it at the wall. Some believe it to be an oop art. Good luck finding a copy. I guess I'll go harass Toko if she's still her regular self and not Genocide Jill. That's just a matter of finding her. Fumi. See if she's still her regular self. Nope, she's Jill. Spend some time with Genocide Jack. You want me to kill you or something? You're not even close to getting me heated up. The time I spent with Murder's Feed was almost valuable. Yes, definitely. Cheers. What? I guess they're not as good as her scissors. I guess I can hang out with Lady. Because I probably got something that she'll like. What's up, Celeste? Oh. Thinly veiled insults. Yes. Already used that apparently. I guess I could use the... Oh yeah. Crazy diamond. I know I can't give this away, but... Oh. Oh, I thought I had found a way to, like, skip. Oh, there we go. There we go. Celestia Ludenberg. Celestia Ludenberg. What are you doing? No matter how many times I hear it, I never tire of hearing my own name. Isn't it so splendidly charming? Oh yeah, I've been wondering about that. Why that name?
Well,
Why? I mean, is it from something? Why did you pick it? I did not pick it. My name was given to me by my mother and father. Come on, that can't be your real name, can
this
it?
is fine.
It is indeed my real name. Make no mistakes about that. Okay, so your parents gave you that name?
Indeed.
That's right. My father is French nobility, and my mother is part German. Is part of a German family of musicians. There's no way that's true. But okay, so you were born in France or Germany? Tochigi. Now we're getting somewhere. I was born in the capital of Tochigi, which is known for its delicious gyoza. Do you know of which city I speak? The capital, Tochigi. Oh my god! Where the hell did I put my phone? Because I don't want to get this wrong, but I also don't know, Oh god. Why is my phone acting weird? One time I gotta use it. So, what is it, like Tochigi Prefecture? Ahaha! Capital. Utsunomiya.
Oh,
Or a high schooler, maybe?
actually,
You may be surprised to learn that I absolutely adore gyoza. I love its stench, its base vulgarity. So, as you can imagine, I'm quite disappointed that I will never taste my hometown's gyoza again. Never say never, you know, once we get out of here.
is that okay?
How long will you continue with this ridiculousness? You should give up.
Do you understand?
If you don't, it can only lead to murder. Finally! And it's a skill I can't even use in courtrooms. God damn it.
This is a school announcement.
We're going
It
through
is
the
now
days
10
really
a.m.
fast right now.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
Just getting rid of a bunch of notifications on my phone, don't mind me. Another Monokuma Theater? Happy New Day! I'm the kind of guy, I don't want to celebrate a new year, I want to celebrate the dawn of every new day. Because every new day deserves celebrating, so...
Happy New Day!
So that would be why the morning thing.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m., and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
I'd better get to the dining hall.
Oh,
Taka and Kyoko are not here today.
You know?
Kyoko's still on guard duty, probably. I have no idea about Taka.
Damnation!
May as well just forget about that guy.
so,
You don't have to get so mad.
You know?
They're rivals in love. What are you gonna do? Don't put me on the same level as that virgin. I might catch his virginity. I'm sorry. I wasn't aware that was something that you could catch from people. Oh, there she is.
So in the end,
So it's you, Genocide Jack, and
That's enough.
don't bother asking why we arrived at the same time. The answer should be obvious. I'll give you a hint. I'm wearing red lingerie today. I don't think it... Hold on a second, you! Huh?
Have you reached
What's your
that
top power level, like 35, 22, 33? You started out a big guy on top to try and look thinner down south. Look at your melons! They're seriously gargantuan! Do you dunk them in milk every night or something? You're starting to freak me out.
forgiveness.
You lay a finger on Hina, I'll show you no mercy. So, what do you want? Surely you're not here to join us for breakfast.
Naturally.
Of course not. I came to hear a story. A story? A story that nobody's bothered to tell me yet. Are you talking about alter ego? Sorry, but we can't talk about that right now.
What?
Why not? Because of certain circumstances. Up till now, you haven't given a crap about anything, and now you're all concerned? I don't buy it.
It's all clear now.
I've just made a decision. When we get out of here, I'm going to feed your body to the vultures. What kind of messed up dictator are you? But this isn't a democracy. Or would you exclude those who don't fit into your tyrannical majority? That's not what we're doing. Well, whatever. If nothing else, tell me what's going on with Taka. When I saw him yesterday, I happened to notice something seemed off, so I was curious.
Indeed.
Taka has become utterly useless. Celeste, you don't have to say it like
I
that.
see.
Did his spirit collapse or something? Was he unable to withstand this environment? Those men who clothe themselves in the cheap fabric of justice are often the first to fall. But perhaps that will make things all the more interesting. Interesting?
Such ignorance.
Let me leave you with a bit of advice. Don't come to rely on false camaraderie, or you'll reap its bitter reward. That's why you came? To give us that amazing advice? It seems I am unwelcome here. Then I will grant your desire and remove myself.
Yes.
Yes, let's get out of here.
Stop talking.
You don't need to come with me. You don't have to play hard to get, Master. You can just play hard. That doesn't make any sense. Byakuya started to slowly back out of the room. He started picking up speed, and soon he was sprinting out of the dining hall. He ran away? Oh, now he's running hard to get, I see. So at the end there, what was that all about? Just now, Byakuya was like... Maybe he's like the mean guy who starts acting different or getting all flustered when things change. Guess so. Those of us left in the dining hall finished our breakfast, then went back to our rooms. What to do today? Who do I even have stuff for? If I could get to the fucking menu for like 2 seconds. I mean, that would be good for Taka pre-snap. I'll try Hina with the hair clip. Or the food. You've been in the dining hall a lot lately, bud. Okay. So you guys like actually in this hallway now? I don't understand this map. Okay. Sure.
Okay. Well, yeah. You got it.
50 laps at the pool. Only had another one of those donuts. You look pretty tired. What happened? I woke up earlier than normal this morning, so I decided to do a push-up, sit-up, squat set. I ended up doing 1,000 of each. Well, that would explain it. Tired, so tired. I want something sweet. I want those things that you get when you mix flour, sugar, butter, and eggs and deep fry them. Don't tell anyone, but there's actually a bunch of frozen donuts in the warehouse. Throw those in the microwave for a few seconds and just imagine. Imagine the warm chewiness of that donut. You know what I'm saying, right? You can eat the crap out of that, right? You really do love donuts, huh?
Just a second.
Is there anyone who doesn't? Who on earth? No. Who in the whole universe can say they hate donuts? Think about the sensation of biting into a donut. First, the sweetness floods your mouth and the soft dough cushions you. Next, you get the hint of egg and butter, right? Your whole body starts to melt. Feels like you're falling to the center of the donut itself. When people talk about the donut effective, that's what they're talking about. That's absolutely not true. I can't take it anymore. I'm drooling like Niagara Falls over here. Out of my way, Makoto, or I got an uppercut with your name on it. I'm not in the way. Wait for me, God of Donuts. God damn it! I need skills! Oh god. Like, what can I give for gifts? Like, I mean, I could try... Fine! I'll talk to Hifumi. I get it. You want me to talk to the nerd? Like I have any right. Fucking point fingers.
Well, hello.
Ah, Mr. Naegi, funny meeting you here. A salute to you. Salute! I just saluted, did you see? It was the Hifumi ultimate salute. Zam. Cosplayers these days are totally ignorant of the origin, the history, and the significance of their hobby. And if you don't know your history, you can never have a complete cosplay experience. So, Mr. Naegi, prepare a gloriously detailed history of the cosplay world, now in 1955. Half obsessed, ranting for way too long. Yep. I want to give him that little... Yay! I see a quality in you, Mr. Naegi, true quality. And that's why I've decided to present you with my lecture on the nature of fanfiction. If we're going to be friends, you must be fully informed. I will permit no fanfic bigotry whatsoever. I don't think I have any fanfic bigotry. I mean, I don't really know anything about that kind of geeky stuff. Oh, wait. I mean, I don't really know anything about that kind of geeky stuff anyway. See, there it is. To you, fanfic equals geeky, right? But that's what... But is that all that word is worth? Huh? Did I say something wrong? But that's okay, because I take the word geek as a compliment. For you see, there's nobody on earth so full of knowledge as a geek.
Yes, indeed.
In a sense, geek is like an expert. That's right, a total expert. A successful musician must necessarily be a music geek. A good movie director is a movie geek, you see? It's those experts, those geeks, who open up the world to others. So when you say that writing fanfic is geeky, you're recognizing us as true experts. Okay, so what exactly is fanfic then?
Here we go.
Ooh, super direct question. FTW. Basically, we have all different kinds of stores and events, right? That's where groups of holy warriors sell their own stuff based on games, comics, anime, everything. And all the stuff that people make is fanfic? Comics are the most common creation, but also includes games, music, and even merchandise. By the way, there's even a name for when a group of fanfic creators come together. Specifically, it's any organized group that comes together to release their work. Circle? It sure is! Of course you knew that. I mean, it's only common sense. Certainly hope you don't expect me to explain much common sense topics every time. Well, like I said, I don't know too much about this stuff. This goes well beyond I don't know too much. But I guess I can't blame you. The propaganda never touches on that. So as a fanfic ambassador, by the time I'm done with you, you'll be itching to buy a premium pass to the next fanfic con. Right? Obviously, he's excited, but... That's it for today. I hope you're excited for your next lesson. I can't wait to see what the future has in store for the two of us. I'm kind of scared. Skill? Yes! Finally! Things to use skill points on! Huh? There's something by the door. Serious? Ah, nose. Why? I know I'm just getting over a cold, but
Yo.
Oh, Makoto. Hero? Then the letter I found in my room. Yep, I wrote it. Your handwriting is really nice. Well, I was always taught that if you had bad penmanship, a ghost would come and haunt you. I mean, if that were true, that would explain so much. And why did you want to meet with me? Oh, I just did what Kyoko asked me. Kyoko?
Actually,
I'm just an errand boy on this. Anyway, what do you say to a late-night bath session? Huh?
you know?
Okay, let's do it. No, I was totally lost. Hero grabbed me by the shoulder, pulled me close, and whispered in my ear.
Serious.
It's all an act, so the mastermind won't notice. Everyone's waiting in the bathhouse. What? Then did Alter Ego finish his search? You got it. You got it, Hero. Let's take a dip together. And nobody is dead.
F you.
Hey, you! How long were you going to keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime is for all the good little boys and girls. Shut up.
What?
What'd you say? You want me to make you cry, little girl? Taka, he seems to be even worse off than I'd heard. Well, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe he's finally starting to grow a personality. What? You got a poop falling out of that mouth of yours? You know, you got a lot of poop falling out of your mouth of yours, you know that? How rude. A magnet like you has no right to speak that way about our heaven-sent master. Are you back to your normal gloomy self? I can hardly keep track at this point. Shut up.
Hey, come on.
Well, anyway, everyone's here, right? Then my messenger duty is complete. You wanted us all to meet here, right, Kyoko? So what are we doing here?
How about that?
Isn't it obvious? It's got to have something to do with Alter Ego, right?
That's right.
Yeah, totally. Did you finally find a clue? What is it? A way out? A mastermind's true identity? Kyoko, Kirigi. No, it's gone. Gone? I came here a little while to check up on things, and that's when I discovered. Alter Ego, the laptop has disappeared. What?
No way!
You're kidding, right?
Oh.
Huh? What? She's gone?
F you.
You can't be fudging serious. What did you do with him? Was it the mastermind? Did they finally notice what we were up to? I told Alter Ego to yell if anyone you didn't recognize appeared. It was as if if it was the mastermind, I'm sure you would have alerted us.
Well,
Maybe we just missed it?
however,
I was in the laundry room right next door all day. There's no way I wouldn't have heard it. But if it wasn't the mastermind, then the solution to this particular mystery is obvious. It could have only been him. Whoops. Mr. Ishimaru, you stole her, didn't you? What? I'm the ultimate moral compass. I would never do something like that. I don't think it counts when you say that about yourself like that.
F you.
You're the suspicious one here. You're nothing but a big, jiggling sack of fat. Shows what you know. This is my true form. I still have 3 more transformations left. Wait, I mean, it wasn't me. Everyone knows you're the thief. Wrong, it's you.
Serious.
Well, I'm sure it was one of you, so whoever did it, just hurry up and confess. No, there's no way either of them did it. Huh? Why not?
So...
I told Alter Ego to yell if either Taka or Hifumi came into the dressing room.
What?
What? It was a countermeasure against the clear danger that one of them might come for it. But I never heard any yell.
Indeed.
Exactly, which means it wasn't them. Then who was it?
So that's it.
The fundamental circumstances are becoming clear. If it wasn't the mastermind, and it wasn't Taka or Fumi, then quite simply it was someone else. Makoto, Celeste, Sakura, Hina, Toko, or myself. One of us must be the thief.
Terrible!
Why would any of us want to steal Alter Ego? How about this for a reason? There's a traitor among us. Huh? One of us is working with a mastermind. A spy. And that's the one who stole Alter Ego. Can you deny the possibility? It can't be. I've actually been thinking for some time now that there might be a spy among us. The mastermind brought someone in to help to keep things moving smoothly. A spy for the mastermind? A traitor? No, it's impossible. Something that horrible. There's no way.
What?
Why do you not speak? Are you struck silent by your inability to comprehend such a possibility? I don't care! I don't care who. Someone, anyone, save her. Please rescue her. I'm begging you. I just want to see her smiling face again. Same here. How many times do they have to kill bro before they're happy? I'll beg, I'll scrape my head across the ground. Just please give him back.
So,
That's pretty messed up, but still, I think I kind of get how they feel.
At the very least...
I think Alter Ego is most likely safe, for the moment at least.
Yes, indeed.
If they wanted to destroy it, they wouldn't have taken it. They would have done it right here.
I see.
So you're saying whoever did it has something else in mind for him? Something
Damn
else?
it!
That doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. No matter what it takes, I'm gonna get him back. That's my promise as a man.
Swear I will save her!
Using the power of love.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
It's nighttime.
There is nothing to be done.
It is unfortunate, but we will have to leave leave the search for tomorrow. For now, everyone get some sleep. How can you be so casual? We don't have time to wait around. What good are you if you are too tired? You will be much more effective after a good night's sleep. Who gives a crap about effective? We're talking about our feelings here.
Calm down.
Anything we do at night brings a higher chance of the mastermind noticing us. Celeste is right. We should begin our investigation tomorrow morning. What do you think, Makoto? I agree with you. If we run around tonight in a panic, the mastermind is sure to notice and we won't get anything done. Taka, Hifumi, I know how you feel right now, but it's best if, just for tonight, you can try to endure it.
This is fine.
Okay, then let us part for today. We'll begin our search for Alter Ego in the morning. And you should think about what I said. Someone may very well be spying for the mastermind. Alter Ego gone as quickly as he appeared. We'd finally discovered some small measure of hope, and even that was taken away from us. We couldn't even put up a fight. We were given hope, and then that hope was taken away. Despair. It's just like what the mastermind is doing to us. Then could it really be true? Whoever stole Alter Ego, could they really be working for the mastermind? If that's true... No, it can't be! There's no way! I didn't even realize I'd yelled that out loud. The scary thing is the idea of someone spying on us. What's really scary is the idea that we're starting to doubt each other again. That scares me more than anything. Damn it! I threw myself into bed, trying to shake off all those unsettling thoughts. Before long, I fell into a restless sleep. So many theaters this time around. Murder is a word whose definition changes with time, with place, with society. If murder is evidence of an abnormality, then all of history's greatest heroes must have been abnormal.
Sometimes the murders that people forgive are way more abnormal than the ones they don't. Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is
I actually have
officially
no
over.
idea who could have
So
taken it.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I found myself surprisingly high spirits and hurried to the dining hall. Okay, I need to be like 1 second. I've been sitting here, but I've been drinking all day today. So, holy shit, I need a bathroom break. So I'm going to be back in just a moment. Sit tight and enjoy the music. Alright. And I'm back. Holy crap. Was that necessary? There we go. Is this it? What happened to the others? Aren't they coming? God, this is why I hate people who take their sweet time with everything.
However,
Anyway, let's wait a little while. Let's wait a little while longer for the others. How long we waited? So it's 8 o'clock and we've been waiting here a full hour. Why haven't the others come?
Because, I mean,
Hiro and Celeste have never missed a day till now. And what I'm really worried about is Hifumi and Taka. They were more eager than anyone to go look for Alter Ego, and they're not here.
Can't be.
Something must have happened.
It
Huh?
would seem...
I was careless. I was too distracted by Alter Ego. But Monokuma gave us a motive. There's no way something wouldn't happen eventually. Monokuma's motive.
$10 million! I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos! It's like totally wowie wow wow, am I right?
Don't tell me someone did something for money. That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't bother. I already understood. I understood and I hated that I did. You can never really know what another person... you can never really know oh my fucking god. You can never really know another person completely. Anything can happen here. And you can't consider it strange. Not really.
Hey.
We need to go look for the people who never showed up. Okay, let's go track them down. Without another word, we left for the dining hall. We left the dining hall. Holy shit.
Okay. Anyway. But...
Cool.
well then.
Oh boy. Oh, I thought... Oh, because... Yeah, Sakura's got the dorms. That's right. Okay. This is the only board without anything written on it. Huh.
please.
Makoto! It's awful, the rec room door was open, and when I looked inside I saw... Oh, hello. What is this? What was I alerted to? Oh, thank you, Amanda. I should actually move this so I can see alerts. Aha! The rec room? What did she see in there? By this point I was used to acting without thinking, so without thinking, I leapt into the rec room. The first thing I saw when I got into the rec room was... somebody dead? It was Celeste, and she was hurt. That's it? Makoto! Celeste, what happened? I was stupid. I got attacked. Attacked? By who? I'm not sure. Some sort of strange man. Strange man? Just a suspicious person whose existence is so unusual, I can't help but call him strange. Without a doubt, it was some sort of strange, suspicious individual. And the man that attacked me, with the hammer on the ground there. What is this? Some kind of wooden hammer or something. Pretty strange design. What does it say on there? Justice Hammer? There's some writing on the head. Justice Hammer 1? That is the hammer that he attacked me with. I barely managed to avoid the blow, but I stumbled and fell. I now curse my lack of daily exercise. So you were attacked with this? Justice Hammer 1. Makoto! Celeste!
Okay.
I found Sakura!
What?
Celeste, what on earth happened here? Apparently she was attacked by some kind of strange man. A strange man? Tell us everything you can remember, Celeste. Be as detailed as you can. Well, it all happened earlier this morning. I woke up a little before 7 a.m. Nighttime wasn't over. But I knew it was about to end, so I decided it would be okay if I decided to take a little stroll around the first floor. I understand now that that was a mistake. Anyway, that is where I first saw the strange man, and I was immediately wary of him. He was obviously suspicious, so I decided to follow him in secret. As I followed, I saw him go into the rec room. I tried to peek through the gap in the door, which is when he noticed me, and that's when you were attacked. It happened after 7 a.m., just after nighttime had ended. So if it happened just after 7 o'clock, then that was about an hour ago, right when we were all meeting in the dining hall. The attack caused me to lose consciousness, which would mean I was unconscious for about an hour. Well, I'm glad you weren't hurt too badly. That is because I begged and groveled for my life. You did?
As for me,
I told him I would do anything if he spared me. I offered to lick his boots, whatever it took.
I see.
So you're willing to throw away all your pride.
indeed.
It is a necessary skill for survival. Anyway, the important thing now is that we go search for the suspicious individual. If we do not hurry, this could become a serious problem. Celeste, what do you mean a serious problem? When I looked in the rec room, I saw that the suspicious man was not alone. He had with him Hifumi. Hifumi? After he attacked me, he dragged Hifumi away.
What?
You mean Hifumi was kidnapped? Shouldn't we start looking for him then? Listen, Celeste, did anything in particular stand out about the strange guy? Did anything stand out? Well, rather than trying to explain it, it would probably be faster if I simply showed you. Show us?
Indeed.
This is Hifumi's hand-me-down, his digital camera. You don't mean...
Actually,
I was able to photograph the suspicious individual without him realizing it. Seriously? Let me see it! I would tell you not to be shocked, but I fear it would do you no good. With that strange comment in mind, we all looked at the camera. I beg your pardon? Well, you're definitely right about the strange part. Their face is totally covered. Is that a robot costume? As I said, a very strange and suspicious individual. Yes? So this weird robot guy dragged Hifumi away? And I took this right after being attacked. In other words, a full hour ago. Which is why if we don't hurry, it could become a serious problem.
See.
I believe I understand what happened. Well, no. There's much I don't understand, but... The point is, someone dressed like that dragged Hifumi away. And it happened over an hour ago.
just a second.
This is bad! We have to hurry! Celeste, do you know where this mysterious man
Let's
went?
see.
When they left the rec room, they headed left.
I see.
If that's true, then they headed towards the stairs leading down to the second floor. Then he must be down there, right? The second floor. That's where Kyoko was supposed to be. Huh? Speaking of which, why isn't Kyoko here? Sorry, I didn't have time to go look for her.
This is bad.
If the strange man didn't head to the second floor, Kyoko might run into him. We have to hurry! Kyoko's in danger! Hey, you two. What's going on? What's all the fuss?
What?
Yeah, you guys playing a game or something?
What are you saying?
What does it friggin' look like? Does it friggin' look like we're playing a game? Listen, have either of you seen Kyoko or Hifumi?
Gotta be kidding.
Nope, sure haven't. Are they on this floor? We just got here ourselves. I heard some kind of uproar, so I came running. We came here together! No, you're just stalking me. Anyway, can you guys help us look for them? Why? What happened? There's no time now. We'll explain later.
That's fine.
Well, fine. It sounds like something interesting is going on. Hifumi! Kyoko, if you can hear me, say something! Her voice echoed down the hall in vain.
Oh.
Did you hear something? Maybe. I think it came from the library. The library? Okay, let's go! Are we gonna find a dead body? Because, I mean, this is Never mind, this is not the longest time that we've gone without a dead body, but still. Whoa! We found Hifumi seriously injured. Are you okay? I'm glad to see you're still alive. It's super bad, though. Look at all the blood.
What?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
What did you say?
What are you talking about? Can I show him the picture?
What did you
Robo
say?
Justice? Oh, there's another fucking hammer. That guy was Robo Justice.
Indeed.
This Robo Justice you're referring to is this, is it not?
What the hell am I looking at?
Good question. This is the one that attacked Celeste and Hifumi. Isn't that right, Hifumi? Yeah, that's him. I'm sure of it. Robo Justice!
It can't be.
Robo Justice, huh?
Damn.
This just keeps getting stranger. There's another fucking hammer. Is it Robo Justice 2? It's a hammer just like the one Celeste was attacked with in the rec room, but this one is Justice Hammer 2? And on top of that, this one's actually a little bigger than the first one. He attacked me with that hammer. He bonked me right on the head with it.
Well,
A hammer that big? I'm surprised you're still okay. I'm not okay. Look at all this blood. Protein helps heal wounds, you know. Would you like some? I have never heard such a thing. Are you sure it isn't just you? It's him! A robot of justice, huh? Now things are really starting to get exciting. What kind of special moves does it have? Can it fly? Can it combine?
What?
Why is he here?
are you okay with
Let us not concern ourselves with him. What we need to do now is get Hifumi to the nurse's office right away. Whatever else we do, he needs to be treated as soon as possible.
Yeah.
You're right, let's go! Thanks, everyone. We moved Hifumi to the nurse's office on the first floor so we could take care of his injuries. How are you feeling, Hifumi? You want me to take a look at take a look at ya? I'm okay. I think it stopped bleeding. I'm still kind of dizzy, though.
So then,
Perhaps you should rest here a while.
I suppose.
Yeah, good idea.
Well then.
The rest of us should get back to looking for that mystery assailant.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed, before another victim appears. Justice hammers seem to be increasing in size. First one, and now two.
So in other words,
If there's a Justice Hammer 3, we can only assume that it's even bigger than the first two. If you got hit with anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure! Tell us what happened to you, Hifumi. Well, I woke up early this morning and started looking for Alter Ego ahead of everyone else. I went to the third floor, and that's where the strange costume man attacked me. That must be what I witnessed around 7 this morning. After that, he dragged me to the library, and whack! Down came the hammer. That must have been 30 or 40 minutes ago. Or at around 7:30, in other words. We would have still been in the dining hall. Which means Hina, Sakura, and I were together, and Kyoko was still with us. So we all have alibis. I was in the laundry room doing my laundry. His black underwear is as black as the pitch black darkness of the blackest night. Why do you know that? Isn't it obvious? 'Cause I was peeking! Anyway, so that means Byakuya and Toko were together at the time, meaning they also have alibis. Then the only ones who don't have alibis when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked are... the only two we haven't seen yet, Hiro and Taka. That's it, right?
very strange.
By the way, what happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere. Oh yeah, she was supposed to be checking on the second floor, but I didn't see her up there at all. Where could she have disappeared to? Oh, wrong voice. Duh. She's disappeared, huh? What a strange
So
woman.
that's it.
She might be exactly as I suspected. Hold on! Kyoko was with us in the dining hall and when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, so... I'm not talking about who attacked them. Huh?
In other words,
I'm referring to what we talked about last night, who the mastermind's spy might be. Are you saying Kyoko's working with the mastermind? That's not possible! Isn't it? This woman, who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies, hasn't even revealed her true identity. Save this discussion for later. Right now, we need to focus on finding the suspicious individual.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, there's only going to be more victims. That might be why Kyoko and Taka and Hiro haven't shown up yet. She's right. We We have to do something about the mystery man first. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up with you guys after I rest for a bit. Understood. Take care of yourself. Okay, let's go. So whoever that is running around, why are they wearing that weird costume? Don't bother looking for a reason from a deviant.
What to do?
So, what are we gonna do? Split up and look around? Our opponent is very dangerous. We don't know what they're capable of, even here.
What?
What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs. Really? Up on the second... up on the second floor, then. You bastard! You won't get away from me! We all shot towards the stairs. He must be around here somewhere. Let's split up and corner him. But don't take any chances. As soon as you find him, call out and I'll come running. Okay, but what should we yell?
Just a second.
Anything! It doesn't matter!
So
Then is ha okay?
What are you saying?
Ha. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm not even going to say that. Just yell loud enough and we can hear you. Never heard such a reaction. Okay, whatever. Just hurry up and start looking, okay? Let's go. Hey, Mr. Robot, where are you hiding? If you don't come out, we're going to decommission ya. We spread out in every direction to track down the costume suspect. I know the pool and the change rooms were last case, but I'm still going to look in the pool, at least. Oh, I see we put the booby poster back where it should be. Oh, right. Monokuma would have cleaned up and put everything back to where it belonged. Nah, jack shit. Yep. I seriously am at a total loss of who's going to be dead this time. That strange cry. That had to be Celeste. It came from the floor above. She's on the 3rd floor.
Everyone.
Oh, so it was literally I'm supposed to check an empty room. Okay.
Just a second.
Celeste, what's wrong?
What?
That was rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He must be down this hall. Come on, let's go. What is it now? Oh, she's back to her normal self.
Huh?
Whoa, it's really true. But that doesn't matter right now. What was that? That came from downstairs. That must have been... Fumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. We have to go back. What about the suspect? We've gone through all this trouble to capture him, right? Why don't we split into 2 groups?
It's all clear now.
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems to be much more interesting.
So then.
Very well. Then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Sakura, and Bakya.
So then.
We'll handle it. Just go take care of Hifumi. Okay, you guys be careful.
Just a second.
He's in the nurse's office. Let's go. We stormed into the nurse's office, and what greeted us was a world of dripping crimson, or Pepto-Bismol. But we've got our body. Aww. Why is it everyone that I befriend? It's like, hey, you seem alright, I'm gonna befriend you, and then I get to know them a little bit, and then they die. And the center of that red was Hifumi.
No!
It looks like something very bad has happened. I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
No way!
Murdered? You're not serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he? Oh, fuck. This is like the messiest one yet.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
No gymnasium meetup this time? That was the body discovery announcement. The body discovery announcement. Then 3 or more people discover a body after a murder. That's what plays. And since we just heard it, that means... It must mean Hifumi... Someone killed him. One of us. One of us? And look at that. When Celeste said that, she pointed to something. Something on the floor. Something that had also been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks. Let me guess, hammer 3? Another hammer. Justice Hammer 3. It's even bigger than the other 2. Just as I suspected. 1 strike from that and you're finished. Then the killer... There can be no doubt, the suspicious individual, going by what Hifumi called him, the culprit must be Robo-Justice. Whoever's hiding in that costume is the one that killed Hifumi. But wait, you saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hall. So how did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying like they teleported or something, right?
Okay with this?
We can figure that part out later. Right now, we have to tell the others. You're right.
So then...
Then shall we go? Hina, snap out of it. Huh? Are you okay, Hina?
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kind of... This is a problem. I can't leave Hina here alone. Okay, then I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. Very well, I leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. I tried to sound confident and upbeat, but I still hadn't stopped trembling from what I'd just been through. Everyone else is already on the 3rd floor. I have to hurry. This is where everyone was chasing after the suspicious individual. Where was he headed? Yep, read this already. So, the only murderers that it could be is Taka, and Hiro. It's gotta be Taka or Hiro. Way into the back of the hallway. So are we gonna go all the way to the physics lab? Like the back room of the physics lab? Oh, the door's open. As far as I can tell, there's nobody here. But still, I feel some kind of presence. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel somebody's presence. This presence. Is it coming from over there in the back? Oh gee, the open room. I leapt through the doorway, and when I did, I found... Are you serious? God damn it! There, in a pool of his own blood, was Taka, dead. Well, what the fuck? Hifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after the other. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality, the reality I have to face every day, but still. Why is this happening? You doing okay there, Toko? Toko? Don't tell me Toko too! Relax, she just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right, when Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? We tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. Just like you said, I should leave her alone for now. Is this Justice Hammer 4?
However...
Why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3? Ah! What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me. Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one who's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
What?
What?
Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah,
I see.
which is why you came to get us. We better go check it out. Of course, come on! So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out of the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab... Ah! Celeste! Aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that's not all. It is gone. What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. What?
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It's disappeared? Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here? Everyone, back to the nurse's office. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. I can't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It's just disappeared? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom. But we were only gone for like a minute. And then when we got back, this must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die, just like those guys died.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear. First there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken? This is unnatural. Hold on, what do you mean 2 murders? Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too? It can't be. It can't be. Thank you for saying no for me. Hina, calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might the next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room. You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
Huh?
So she is still unconscious? Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go, we'd be better off without her. Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting! Right now we need to hurry back. I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die. Byakuya, if something happens to Toko, I'll never forgive you. We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed. And when we got there, she's fine. Toko. Thank God you're okay. Right away I noticed. Taka's gone.
This
can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before. What I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that. Huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies? When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
So,
After that, we split into 2 groups. Now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only one who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second! Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? That's not it at all!
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there'll be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as the rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule... I'd mince ya! Mince you without a second thought! Mince ya, grind ya, turn you into paste! By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish like shrimp or crabs? Indeed.
Let's see.
So since 2 people have been killed, there's no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew that Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words,
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. Where did you go?
What?
Hey, Makoto, what's the matter? Oh no, it's nothing. Whatever. I'm using Sakura's voice here. Yeah, we need to find those bodies. Our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then...
Very well, then let us split up and begin searching. But there is no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
I mean...
I know that. I mean, I think I do, but...
Hina.
If you're still nervous, I'll come with you. Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the other 2 missing bodies. I have a hunch. I don't know if I'm necessarily correct. I know where the dolly came from, and that's the art room. So I'm going to check there first, despite that not being where I think I need to look. Besides, the tarps haven't even been touched yet. Why is the door locked? Really? It is this floor? Okay, if you say so. Where? Wouldn't the rec room... The rec room? This wouldn't be the first case where somebody posed a dead body. Hi.
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean...
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies had both been hidden in the repository. I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? What? The... fucking... The room that was locked that I totally tried to open? Or is that still locked? No. This is where shit's just gonna get weird. Oh, never mind. The 2 bodies that had disappeared were right here. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement of it a second time. Wait, are we...
A body has been discovered.
Wait.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
I'm confused! And so here we are. Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting.
Now make sure you investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial. Okay, see ya later! Well then, now that we found the bodies, it's all that's left is to discover the culprits. Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
Terrible.
Dead. Gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. This is just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. This wasn't...
He's alive again?
Where am I?
I'm sorry! What?
So cold. Is
Oh.
winter coming?
This has been the single most confusing murder trial. And we haven't even really started.
Huh? That's right. I remember now.
Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light, it's reaching out to me like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name.
Yasuhiro.
Hiro.
His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there's no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality. You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return, just leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words...
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi. And then going as far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses such giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
That's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends! Anyway, it's about the time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We're gonna have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this and make sure everything... Hello! Excuse me, I just noticed that there are hammers missing. From the board. Can I... First, I'd better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case were unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened when... We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe. Well, hello! There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko? Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here? Don't be rude! I'm here to answer your question! What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words...
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it! So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
Hey!
Sorry, can't answer that. It wouldn't obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words...
So then we all need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal?
Well...
Okay. Let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is...
Extreme!
the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true Blackened? Just one person? That's enough for explainifying! Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the Blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. So there can only be one Blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. And I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However,
as long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! What? I'm offended! You. When did you... I've been looking all over for you, Master! When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found! Anyway, you there! Milksack Swimmer Girl! Milksack? Why do I gotta be a suspect? I mean, you are a serial killer. So what? I'm like special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body. Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me murderous fiend for nothing.
what are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
so then.
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure. It'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
It's all clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Yeah! Wait, there's missing. And it's wet. Huh. Interesting.
So,
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Fumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. And we came right to the repository to, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked? We came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? Why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. Maybe some secret lurking in there. But I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Ah, come on, Cold. I thought I was done with you. It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Anything else I can look at? Taka's body. Blow to the head, just number 4. And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Oh. Interesting. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository, all the way from the 1st floor to the 3rd. And all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good, I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait, something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses! When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that and why? Oh, sounds like people are coming home. And through this door, I've seen it before. It's definitely a lock on this door, but it can only be locked from the inside of the repository. Hello! I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. Door can only be locked from the inside of the repository, which makes me wonder. Nice! Hina Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after started looking for the missing bodies. The door designed so that it can only be locked from the inside. Wait. That it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone into the repository and locked the door. And when they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone... Interesting. Can I leave this room? Oh, no. Do I just talk to people? There are many aspects to this incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then...
Would you like my help? Sure! Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up in the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo-Justice. It also became clear that this Robo-Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor and resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office... What's wrong? Something moving at the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claim, we went back up to the 2nd floor and we split up and began searching. Then, right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she'd apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, and he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. And then... Oh, that was when Hifumi got murdered. At the point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, Toko pursued the suspect up to the 3rd floor. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others about what had happened.
However...
But at the same time, we discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time, because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. That's when I showed up and told you about Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd just arrived to tell us something very unusual. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was, in fact, gone. We remembered that we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back into the equipment room. This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us she found the bodies and we all headed to the repository. And there we rediscovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now.
However...
Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. whole situation really does bother me. After Hifumi and Taka's body disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. We came up to the repository to, you know, look around. I got here, oh yeah, locked. Can I... What do you want me to look at? The hammers again? Hammers all different sizes. There's the clean one. Can I look at the tarp then? Or is it just gonna make me look at Taka's body again? Yep. Yep. So what am I missing? Oh, Byakuya. I did not even know that he was there. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. The last thing Hifumi said when he died, he said Hiro's name.
So, in other words...
Then there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb. Do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere. And is that it? Is it all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people? What? Because all the rule says is if you kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your #1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll be found out. Hold on, perhaps. I see, so that's what it means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's with that attitude? But you have my appreciation. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There's some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office, where Fumi was found, and the equipment room where Wataka was found. Can I just fast travel? That'd be grand. First floor. Now, where is that nurse's office? There it is. Oh, I thought that was a friggin' jack for a second. Someone moved the body, but left the weapon behind. It's just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. It's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Ah, but it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Ah, did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can. A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either, but I think it might be important. I think I have an inkling of what's going on. I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. And the main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Fumi's body. How Fumi was moved, huh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. When you got back, the body was gone? It could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Fumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Fumi in only a couple minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. How many cases have we had like Celeste's account? as like as a piece of evidence. Blood packets? Oh. And here I thought I was onto something. But it's not a clue. Yeah, I've checked this room. And then the equipment room on the 3rd floor. Sure, I'll have some. 12 years age. Nice. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. And one of the tarps is missing. Some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood. Yes. Oh, this is weird. So, I think Fumi got up, like he wasn't dead until that weird, like, revival moment that we had there. Well, now what? I guess I should harass Toko a little bit more and scrub the room, but... Can I investigate that? No. What else could I do? Oh, so this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this. This is the note Hero wrote us to... You remember well. Well, the penmanship is pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more an explanation.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Well. Yep. I want the dorms. Trash room. Oh, it's like one of those... Taking the phrase on the rocks a little literally, huh? Excuse me while I just get myself acquainted with this glass. Shit, this is strong. Oh, there's way less to investigate in here than I thought there would be. I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and something's made out of, looks like cardboard and plastic and plaster? Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hero's room. These blueprints. Something about them bothers me. The penmanship's wrong. That's the immediate clue. Pretty grungy, though. How does the bathroom even get this dirty? I think that's everything I needed to check. Makoto, big news! Big news! What's wrong? We found Kyoko! What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news. Robo Justice showed up too! Robo Justice? It's Hiro wearing the costume! Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. Beg your pardon?
I mean...
Phew, man. I have had the worst day. Hiro? Hiro? Haha, yeah, duh, who else would I be? That's a good question. Huh? What? Why do I look like this? What? Someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati? What? Robo Justice finally made his appearance, huh? I guess Kyoko's the one that found him.
Right.
I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and he woke up.
Don't be mean.
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it, like, dunno, caress my face or something. That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace. There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
Nothing.
Never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind? First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean...
Oh, well, I mean, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep. I don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up, and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you. Well, I don't know what's with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Ooh, free at last! Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then...
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
Honestly.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
Is that okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be...
Then it's obvious. The one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone was Hiro. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else. Tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking? Blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about. You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them. What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake Hiro running around. You're the only one that can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costumed attacker? How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me. Fine. If you're going to be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on.
It's all good, Manda.
I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a
Hi,
very
my night's
nice
going
thing
pretty good
to
so far.
say.
Brother and his wife just got home, gave me whiskey. Yay, whiskey! Cheers. Oh, you did? Did Jesse get in? Aww. What? Anyways, how was your night, Manda?
I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again. Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see, it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Oh, thank you. Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Kind of, but I wouldn't even know where to start and get into that sort of thing. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this. See, I told you it was impossible. You are absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly. Then there's another costume. There must have... They must have one that looks the same, but fits them. If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
What the heck?
Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hiro's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway. Which is how we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me? Can I just straight up tell him? That would be great.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi. What? 2 people? Why are you freaking out? You did it! I did not! Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed... That's it! I know who did it!
So then,
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Fumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right? Which means Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done it!
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please.
Huh? Unfortunate? Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh,
I know.
bad.
That note. Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else. For now, let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room, then for some reason I fell asleep. The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So,
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. Really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know that's a lie, you still gotta check, right? They prayed my only desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure. Please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, you wouldn't... If you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us the reason. What the heck? We're serious? Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. What do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it. Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, Hiro. No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
Was it really to get money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be a total broke, and that's why... Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me. Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right? Ah, you're right. I need to look for the second suit in that note. Feet, don't fail me now. I guess I'd better go back to guard duty. I was going to ask Toko, or Genocide Jack, to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto.
Makoto, do you have a second? If you want to help me with an investigation...
Seem...
Looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why
No. To reject me so simply.
Anyway,
Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay.
Shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey,
So Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses? I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey.
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
Anyway,
Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yes, you're right. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. And I guess we should head that way for now. The repository is 3rd floor? No, 2nd floor. No, wait, no, it is 3rd floor. It's the room attached to the fucking art room. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid, but only for a moment.
so then,
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a bit more comfortable. A little more comfortable. Ugh.
I see.
Makoto, I found something. You
Hey.
did? You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? You did? Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you just like other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyway, you said he had a watch?
So then,
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. If you notice, the hands are frozen just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6?
That's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey, you! How long were you to keep us waiting? Oh yeah, when he was yelling and shouting
in
at
other
everyone.
words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m., meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning.
However,
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. It appears to be gripping something. You're right. There's something white in there.
Makoto,
Can you try and pry it out? Me?
because
Rigor mortis has already said it, and boys are better suited for this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper? Was that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
is that right?
I wonder about that. Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he left us a few clues of his own. Oh, time to check this one. The biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move Hifumi's massive corpse from the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the 1st floor to the 3rd, and all without anyone noticing it. I just can't see how that's possible. Further, it seems that Hifumi died from a blow to the head. It was most likely killed during using Justice Hammer 3, which was found in the nurse's office, but when we found his body in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're spotless. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses clean? But who would do that and why? How about himself? Cleaned his own glasses because he wasn't dead at the time.
indeed,
I did, more than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper?
that's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
Indeed.
He'd stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see? In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, it better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. A note? I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
so...
That sounds very familiar. That's it! It's the same thing Hiro said. But he was telling us the truth.
However-
Although, it's not exactly the same, is it? Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us that the note said to meet at 1 a.m. but the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
Is that right?
Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh?
So...
Part of it had been torn off, right? Like, there's some meaning there. There's some meaning to part of it being ripped? Could you maybe explain it a little bit more? Think carefully. Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
So then...
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer.
Hey.
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there were any reason to think that they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right? If you didn't have time to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said is that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role? I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind. Speaking of which, there is a Cthulhu reference in this game.
Are you excited?
Oh, Jesus.
It's
Oh, isn't that like the what the fucking? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we'd better get going. Okay. And to the terrifying red door. Good lord. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation and they were gathered at the red door. And as soon as we were all there...
Monokuma appears!
He's multiplied?
Wrong.
Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which is the real Monokuma? Can we just get to the elevator already? We're not playing along. Or you're not playing along. We're not here to play with you. Okay, fine. Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train. Elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please.
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins. I told you already, I didn't do it, for serious. That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume? Or the note? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit.
Hey.
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first, and the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka, the one who killed our two friends. The killer is... someone right here. I can still talk to everyone. I thought we'd just get to the elevator. Were you listening? Wait till we get to the courtroom to begin your arguing.
Damn.
I don't like Monokuma's carefree attitude. No.
Damn.
I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to... There we go.
Just the worst.
Let's hurry up and go, so we can make Hiro pay for his crimes. It would appear the culprit has been confirmed. The trial will be over in no time.
Hey.
The story begins when we get down there. It wasn't me. You gotta believe me.
Yes.
Come on, Big Mac. Let's do it. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk towards the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. Oh my god, this room is so empty. So many people have died. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate. When I see all you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. Only because of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute! Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm going to start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I'd never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly class trial. And now, I'm going to be the biggest asshole ever, but to be kind to my brother and his wife, I'm going to stop here for now, because it gave me a point to save, and next time I can just start up and do the class trial at once, and I can fumble around for hours on end and not worry about it. But anyways, to anyone still watching, thank you all very much, and I will get back to this tomorrow, probably. I'm still finding a good setup that I can use and everything, so as soon as possible, preferably tomorrow. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I will see you all tomorrow.